Well,
Yeah, you're recording now, huh?
yeah. Welcome back to another episode of the Buckner Group Show.
So today we have a question, I guess from a buyer, saying, how much as a buyer do I pay my agent?
And it's actually a good one because we had a closing even last year, and they thought all the way almost up until they closed the house that they were having to cut us a check at the closing table, and they were trying to factor that in. So when we let them know that most of the time, and especially in their case, that the buyer is not paying the
That's
agent,
right.
they were pretty relieved that they weren't having to write an extra check as well. And that is because normally the seller, so when a house is listed with another agent, the seller's agent is actually splitting that commission with the buyer's agent.
That's
So
right.
so that's covered. So we're actually being paid normally by the seller. Now, obviously, there's some cases like if a house is for sale by owner and there isn't an agent, where a buyer may have to pay the commission, but that's just all depending on how the agreements and contracts are written up.
That's right, and your agent should tell you that before
Right.
you even go see that for sale by owner.
Yeah, normally what should be is that should be all in writing when you sign a agreement with an agent, to go see houses with them, I guess it would be.
That's right.
But for the most case, 90+% of the time, it's actually the seller and the seller's agent that is paying that commission to the buyer's agent.
That's right, and a lot of buyers don't understand this, and they actually think that I'll just drive by a house myself and I'll see a sign and I'm going to call the agent that's on the sign, which is the listing agent, and I'm going to save money by calling the person on the sign.
Because they think it's already listed, so they're already getting paid.
That's
and
right.
Think that now I don't have to come out of pocket and pay my own agent, when all you're doing is giving that agent, even more money to represent the buyer and the seller.
Right.
So
That's
there
right.
you go. So good news for you. Most of the time, the buyer is not paying anything to their agent. That's already taken care of and worked out between agents.
That's right.
There you go.